¿Qué onda, compas? We're looking all chongo and shit. We got the hair all wicked. Today we are working on the Galant today, and I actually got some updates for you guys about the Galant. They're not super good. I can't remember if I told you guys in the last video. The rear bash bar is rotten. Let me show you real quick. Look, so there's that, and I really don't want to get under the car right now, but look at that. That is super bad. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be able to take this off, the bumper off, and then it's just the rear bash bar. So thankfully, I think that Mitsubishi still sells that. So I might take it off in this video or not. I don't know. We got a couple things to address up front in the engine, and it's not looking too good. But before that, let me show you the interior real quick. So I cleaned the crap about this interior. It looks really good, even the rear. Honestly, this interior is pretty nice. We put that on permanently, so if you guys are on TikTok, you would have known already. But for the meat and potatoes of this video, this is what I found out yesterday. So yesterday, this was super crusty, and it was white. I'll pop a picture up on there. But yeah, so now we took the old spark plug out, and if I can find it, I'll show you guys. Took it out, vacuumed the hell out of this, and cleaned it all up. It looks good. I'm pretty sure that this coil pack is donezo, so I'll probably get new coil packs for this thing. This thing needs to be looked through. Like, there's so many crazy stuff, like right here. Look at this. How does that even happen, dude? Like, this needs to come off, which is, I'm pretty sure this is a coolant feed for the turbo because it connects to the back of the turbo over there. It's gonna need new plugs. I don't even know, honestly. We're kind of just going through it all. I think in this video we're gonna take the actual turbo stuff off. So we're gonna take the intercooler piping off, all of the catch can lines and stuff, and then just kind of go through all of the lines that we're gonna need, which I'm thinking about just replacing all of the AN lines. Besides these look good. They look just fine. I don't think I'm gonna replace those, but everything else. So all of the oil lines for the turbo, all the coolant lines for the turbo. I think this fuel rail is good. I'm hoping those injectors are good. I might take the intake manifold and clean it, and then clean behind it all, just to look. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a new accessory belt. It looks kind of rugged. I'm not really sure. It's kind of a big old pain in the ass, but I think it's gonna work out. I think the only thing I'm kind of worried about is where I'm gonna feed my battery terminals from. So I'm thinking right here. I'm thinking right through there, this grommet, but if you look in the back of this car, there's no, you can't see it, but there's no entry in here. So it's kind of like the Evo. There was no entry, so we just kind of left it in there. But if I can figure out a way to get these terminals in the back, I think we'd be fine. But I don't know. I really don't know, unless I want to relocate it to the front, like a small. I think it might actually even be easier if we got like a small little ass fucking battery, and then posted it up like right here, or like right here somewhere. I don't know. I really don't know. My neighbors are all looking at me. They don't know I'm a little ass YouTuber, but currently it's hot as balls in Nebraska. I don't want to be out here this hot, but work's got to get done. So let's take out all the intercooler piping and all of the turbo stuff, and kind of visualize on all the lines that we're gonna need to order, and hopefully we got some lines here. I know I got a couple. The drain line, it leaks. So let's get this boy done. look like a freaking crazy man. But it is the next day, and let me update you guys on a lot of stuff that just happened. It's good thing and bad things, so we'll go through them. After we took off all of the turbo stuff, I just kind of went around, started trying to clean. It's still dirty as hell, but I'm trying to clean it. Checked up all of the AN lines that I'm gonna have to replace. I took the downpipe off and everything. Everything looks pretty good there, but I tried to see if it would rotate freely, and it was not rotating freely, and I had a big ass concern because if the engine is seized up or there's something broken in there, then I was not going to be able to make it run. And thankfully, I have a bunch of boys that know a lot about 4Gs and a lot about cars, and they told me to put ATF down the spark plug holes and clean it all up. So because what they were saying was that the piston rings are probably really dry because all of the oil sat and moved all the way down and made it so they were all just dry. And putting ATF down there apparently has detergents. I did not know all this stuff. It has detergents and kind of breaks up all of the rust and everything and just kind of lubricates everything. So now, if you guys follow me down here, right here, it rotates just freely. So that's really good, really, really good. So now we know that it rotates. It makes compression because I can hear all of the sounds. I still need to compression test it and stuff. I took the valve cover off and it looks minty. It looks really good. It looks like it was ran through beforehand. So that is a really good sign. Now we kind of just have to figure out a couple things. We got to figure out what we actually do need to buy. So a bunch of AN lines, for the fuel system. So I'm kind of trying to figure out if I want to even keep this, intake manifold. I don't know yet if I want to keep it or not. It's just kind of up in the air because I could sell it for a decent amount of money and then get a Cyclone one that is pretty cheap. So I don't know if we're gonna need that much, but I mean we have that and that, so we're gonna make a decent amount of power, which I don't really know if we really want to do it because this is supposed to be a daily driver, but we'll honestly see about that one. I'm actually super happy that it rotates and it sounds like it's gonna make compression and everything. I did get a borescope and it looked under there. It just looked kind of rusty in there. It just looked like it had a bunch of nastiness, so I'm hoping that it burns off after. So we'll see if that even burns off. I really don't know. I don't even know if this engine is healthy or not. We're just kind of winging it at this point. One thing I do want to do, just to get morale up, is see what this will look like right here onto the car, because I've just been under this car this whole time. Kind of want to see what it looks like. Oh yeah, it looks like a Galant, dude. It looks kind of goofy. It's not all the way in there. It's supposed to look like that. But I mean, it looks pretty sick though. It looks pretty sick. I like it. I love this look, dude. It looks just so unassuming. Oh yeah. This thing's gonna be dope once it starts running, but as of right now, it's not running at all. I also took the oil out. It honestly just looks like old ass oil. Like it's not separating or anything. It's just old. It's probably been in there for like 13 years, so it's gonna be good to change everything out. He said that he had a new head gasket in there, but that was like 7 years ago. Alrighty, so the next thing we're going to be doing to this car is taking the turbo setup off. I decided that I'm just going to take it all off and clean it up, make sure it's on, because I took one of these fittings and it's got a bunch of calcium buildup in it. So I'm taking it off. I took the oil drain already off and it looks pretty disgusting. But I just got to remember on video that the one that's from the back of the turbo goes here, and the one that's in the front goes right here, which goes to the water pipe right here. So just remember that. Let's take this turbo off real quick. Looks like that's still good, so that's good. And there's an oil feed that is still connected. So let me disconnect that real quick and we'll get her done. Alrighty, since we're working with pretty limited space, this is kind of the setup I have right now with the turbo. Since we took it off, I'm kind of inspecting it. And if you can see right there, there's a whole lot of calcium buildup. So I'm gonna try to take like some compressed air and see if we can't just take that out. I might try to take the fitting out and see if we can just clean out around it. The turbo feed line looks all right. You know, I don't know. I kind of want to replace this feed line because it kind of looks janky. Looks a little old and stuff, but these are the coolant lines. These two are the coolant lines, and they're being replaced 100% like that. The oil drain line also needs to be replaced. It's broken on the bottom here, so it's leaking everywhere. And also, I'm going to try to just polish this side up because it looks kind of polished. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be polished, but it's not. It's got a bunch of dirt inside, so I might just take the compressor housing out and just kind of clean it up in there. We also need to let's see if I can get this in writing. We also need to replace this gasket here. It's all nasty and broken. Thankfully, the previous owner gave us a new gasket, so let's replace that gasket real quick, and then I just need to go ahead and order some new AN lines and put this bad boy back on. I'm sorry that this video is just going crazy and I'm in and out and this and that, whatever, but it's the next day and I'll give you guys an update. I worked on the car all day yesterday, and look, turbo's all cleaned up pretty good. I mean, I think I'm gonna polish it with some others. Turbo's sitting right there real nice. I got all the fittings off and everything. So now what we're gonna do, now I'm gonna show you kind of what I've done. I had to take the interior out because I know it's a mess, but I did the battery relocation right here. So we went through here, into there, in through there, into the fender, zip tied it up there, and it's in the engine bay. And it's currently right there around, and it's connected right there just for connection's sake. That took me a very long time because I had to take the inner fender out. It's still out, but I had to take it out and then move it through there and into here. There's like access holes and stuff like that. So while I was doing that, I found a rat's nest back there, and got me thinking to rip out this interior, this whole inside. So I'm gonna take off this whole interior and kind of check under the floorboards and kind of see if I find anything crazy. I don't think I'm gonna find anything insane, but this is the concerning part. These are literally like ultra rusty, like really bad. So I don't know. There's a couple things down here that are just like super rusty and bad that I think I need to address before we proceed anything. So I'm gonna take the interior out. That's what I'm gonna do next. See how it goes. I'm kind of nervous to find out what I find, but we'll see how it goes. Let me fast forward real quick and take this interior out. It's all in right now. Now you see it, now you don't. All right, so now the carpet is out. It took me a little while to take the carpet out, and yeah, it's completely out. I went ahead and ran some sub wires because I just know that I'm gonna put subs in this, and I already had the wires out. So we ran those. I vacuumed out the interior. It is dirty. Found some quarters that are from whenever. I also went ahead and painted this part because it was nasty and it was bugging the hell out of me. It was super rusty, but we painted it. It looks all right. Next, we're gonna paint these later on. They just look really bad, and they're gonna look bad with the carpet. So my buddy Eric, shout out my boy, he let me borrow this thing. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this and see how nice we can get it. The carpet is awful. It's just completely bad. Like, So I'm gonna see how nice we can get it clean, and if we can't get it super clean, I'm gonna dye it black. And I found some really nice dye that I can dye it with, so if not, then we're just gonna go black. And I think I honestly think I might as well just do black, because it's got a black interior, black like leather, everything, and I think just black would look nice against everything. So I think we might just do black, honestly. But let's clean this up real quick and see if I can't get it looking nice. This is what it looks like first, but let's get her done. Alright, so this is definitely one pass with the little green machine. It looks a lot better, not gonna lie, but then there's like stains like this one right here, and like stains here that I don't think I'm gonna like you know, looking at the car for a long time. So I think we're just gonna dye it. I'm gonna get some like black dye and go around and dyeing it. Probably not in this video, because I still need to order it and I need to get a video out, so we need to get that done. The little green machine is badass because look at that. It did get a lot out, but this thing's too far gone, so we're just gonna go with black. I think the black will look really, really good with the black interior. So yeah, we need to figure out a lot of stuff, but it definitely is gonna come out good. I'm sorry for the jumbled mess of a video. I'm just trying, I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get it to a good point to where I can actually start ordering parts, because at this point right now I'm just kind of going through the car, trying to make sure that it's not rusted out, trying to make sure that things are good with the car. Like the turbo is good, solid, looks good. It doesn't have any excessive play, none of the blades are all wrapped up or anything like that, so that's good. All the fittings broken, all the fittings are broken, so we need to get new fittings. I changed a bunch of vacuum lines, made sure that the rust under the floorboard is good. I mean, I just spray painted it, so I think it'll be fine. I don't think it'll be that crazy. And yeah, we just need to make sure the car looks good. The interior for me is a really big part, because I'm going to be working and driving in the interior, so for me the interior is always the good part. But the Supra, the interior is perfect, and the Evo, the interior is immaculate. I like to keep my interiors really, really nice, and I don't like to have a bad interior, because just interior I feel like is 90, it's probably like 35% of the car, which is a lot. So that's why I want to do this carpet cleanup and make sure it looks really nice. Next video, we're going to be hopefully reinstalling the turbo, reinstalling all of the other stuff like the thermostat housing, all the turbo lines. I want to get the car ran and plumbed up, ready to go, with the under the hood, ready to go right there. And then I want to start attacking the fuel. So if we can get this tank next video, hopefully we can get the fuel tank. I might run new fuel lines depending on how rusty these lines are. So we'll get lines, all that stuff, and hopefully in like a couple of weeks, to hopefully by the end of the summer we get the car running. But it's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm here for it, because we still need to under seal the car. I need to get new tires, new brakes, all that stuff. It's gonna get CTSV brakes, so watch out for that. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you guys want to keep on more. Give me some suggestions about the car, what you guys think I should do, what I should look for, and if you guys have any VR-4 parts, and then let me know, because I'm looking for a wing, and I'm looking for an actual hood. I don't know if I want to keep the carbon fiber hood, but just because it's all messed up. But I might keep it, I might not, who knows. We'll see how it goes. I love you guys so much. See you guys in the next video. Bye.